Well, we made it to the gold mines, but it appears to be raining again. Jeez, I cannot escape the rain in these train games, honestly. What's up, guys? Shadow Steel here. Welcome back to another episode of Railroads Online. We are here in Chadsworth. That's the name of the town here. I actually had to double the hill just to get this train up here. So this is the rear of the consist right here. I actually brought in one of my other C2 class 125s to get the whole thing up the hill. And even that was not enough power on realistic physics. So what I'm going to do, we're going to recombine the train. Actually, we're probably just going to go into the yard here and then recombine the trains. Because the main plan is, right now, although I do have a little display of Betsy here, one of the starter locomotives you can get in the game. Yeah, we're going to drop off some coal in the coal tipples here. They're full, but they do need more coal. Honestly, if you go back here, and oh my god, I really hate that bell glitch. They won't stop ringing until you go into the thing. But, we got about a good chunk of coal in there, so would you shut up? Okay, thank you. But yeah, and then we got some pipe flats over there. And then, like over here at the gold mine itself, we do have some gold, about 14 units, 95 coal in there right now. About one. I'm trying to figure out what I need here. We'll probably go about dropping off, let's see, so 22, so probably, wouldn't it be, 5 would be 100, so about 5 of those, so about 10 of those cars need to go into the coal tipple. The rest of them can go in the ironworks, which is right over there. So what we're going to do, we're going to drag these into the yard, drop down here and get in the cab. So, as of recording, they did update the game to fix a few problems. I'm not sure if they have been properly fixed, but we'll see. Drop down. Some more shoveling going. Get this thing fired up here. There we go. Get the whistles going. And we do have 2 locomotives that need to go into the yard here, so, or in the roundhouse, so. I might send this guy off to be sent back into alright, here we go. What? Wait a minute. Oh, I think I have a car tied down, actually, now that I think about it. Hang on. Yeah, I have the rear cut of the cars tied down, don't I? Because I was gonna reattach the train up together, but yeah. Rear cut of cars is tied down. Alright. What we're going to do, we're going to take these into the yard. We're going to shunt them, or switch them around here and make sure we can get everything going here. So, and we're going to shunt the, okay. And then we're going to take the two class 125s and get them into the roundhouse over here. We should be able to do all that relatively easily. So let's go ahead and go. And what we're going to do here, we're going to do this. We're going to line ourselves into the yard. And we're going to line that switch there. And go into the far track over here. Okay, they might have actually fixed that particular glitch, honestly. So that looks good. I mentioned this last video, but there's a particular nasty glitch with this game. There was a nasty glitch with this game where the locomotives would absolutely get stuck. Like there was a big thing where they were getting stuck. So it looks like they fixed that. Oh, you're out of water entirely. You need to be serviced. me see. How much coal? Oh, you have no coal either. Virtually no coal in there. Okay, so both of those need to be serviced here. Got it. All right, fair enough. Good thing we're at the yard here. Okay. Go for the crossing here. Alright, that should be enough power to get through. And what I'm going to do here, I'm actually going to unhook the rear two locomotives. Like I said, those two locomotives need to be sent over to the roundhouse. So that means they'll need to be sent over. There we go. Unhook that. There we go. Locomotive here. We'll pull forward. Go full reg here. They're going to be coasting now. So what we're going to do, we're going to send this cut of cars off to the other track here. That should be enough space. It looks like the other trains are slowing down to a stop, so that's interesting. Do they have brakes on or something? I don't know. If they do, that's kind of interesting, to say the least. There we go. Do you have brakes on? They don't seem to have brakes on. Well, that's interesting. So these two locomotives are going to be sent over to the roundhouse. And then what we'll do from there... So once he gets clear of the switch back there, we will send the other two trains, the other two Class 125s over. If we can get clear of the switch. Make sure he's clear of the switch first. Oh, he stopped anyway. Okay. Okay. At least with the snow, you can actually tell where the switch ends and where the normal track begins. So. Alright. We should be clear. Alright. Flip the switch. Alright. Go ahead and grab it. This is what we're going to do. One into... That'll do right there. Alright, here we go. So these two are going to be sent into the roundhouse. Like I said, I've repeated that 3 times now. That will be sent to the servicing track so she can get water and coal. 10 of those cars are going to be sent to the coaling tipple so we can get that service. Because we'll get about 250 per ton, 250 total in the coaling tipples here. Maybe 11 or 12, actually. Because we have 25 cars total. We can drop off about a good chunk of them here in the coaling tipple. Why are we going this way? Fuck! I went into the wrong track here. That is the sighting for the wrong locomotive. Right, go back. Back it up. Alright, back it up. Back it up. It's probably best if I had my lights on, but oh well. Right. Switch here. And I don't think either one of you need really full servicing, rather. How's your coal? Yeah, you could do with some coal, and you could probably do with some water here, couldn't you? Yeah, you're fine. We'll service you later. Not much in the way of that, so. Alright. It looks like he's stopped, which is unfortunate, but that's fine. So we'll send you guys off to the outer track here, if I can find my mouse cursor. Oh, you know what? That's a interesting little thing. have to click on the map before you can actually activate it, so that's pretty interesting. But nonetheless. Alright, we'll get him. We'll get these two over to the... What the hell? The frame rate went up. It has some issues. The frame rate has issues. Alright. Go ahead and just shove these off here. And then once we're here, pull the train to a stop. Here's the bell. One of our class 70. Class 70 is sitting over there, so she'll stop there. Alright. Now, over to this track here. Switch so we don't run into the back of us. Here. Go over to the Uinta. Get him to the end of the yard here. Ah, fuck. Takes a lot of effort to get this thing moving, doesn't it? Okay. Alright, once we get to the end of the yard, we'll go ahead and stop. That should do it. Stop there. Are we in the yard? Well, we are. We're good. Alright, we're good there. But that caboose sorted later. So, we'll tie down the caboose. No, wait. Just tie down the first cut of cards here. Two, 3, 4, 5. Alright, that's 5 cars tied down. What we're going to do now, we'll line this switch back here. This train's kind of split in half. And we have the other service over here that needs to be taken care of. Let's go over there real quick. And what we're going to do, we're going to align this switch here. That switch is already lined for us, so that's good. And then make sure this switch is lined for us. There we go. Alright. We now can actually get the rest of the train moving here. So, supposedly there was a particular thing in the patch notes that they said that they would allow... Oh, interesting. Huh. I just noticed that the link is not there anymore. Let me see something there. Is this... No, it's not taking water. I'm wondering if there's still water in the tanks here. Didn't I service this locomotive a while back? Oh, no. Okay. So it's not taking on water from the tender, but it is carrying fuel. So get this open up here. Supposedly there was something in the patch notes about the when you attach tenders to like locomotives with tanks or something, like they would I'd have to look it up real quick. I would have to look it up, but supposedly there was something in the patch notes about that, which is kind of interesting. So, right, that's the dynamo. We'll turn that back on. Shut that down. Open that up. Okay, come on. You can move. Oh, for fuck's sake. I have it tied down, don't I? I have it tied down somewhere. Oh, right here. Interesting. I had these cards tied down. Well, at least I'm safe. Like with the... I'm doing some safety stuff here, so that's interesting. Alright, let's get her moving here, shall we? here we go. Oh, you'll need sand too, actually, because she was using quite a bit of sand on the way up. Boiler is full, so. Oh, I think I remember what it was. So like, I'm wondering if once the water runs out in the tanks here, it will start drawing water from the tender, which would be kind of cool if it does, honestly, because like I mentioned this before, and I forgot to put a picture of it last time, but when the Uinta Malays went to the Sumter Valley Railroad, they were given tenders, and that tender that I got behind this one is actually kind of replicating the 250, I believe, is the locomotive that's pictured in the picture. So it's one of the Uinta Malays, and it has the side tanks and everything, but it also has a tender behind it. And this was not uncommon, like as mentioned before. This was not uncommon with saddle tank locomotives later on in life. Many of them were given tenders, and some of them actually were like they removed the saddle. Some of them actually got their saddle tanks removed and then just kept the tenders. One such example is actually a Porter locomotive built by Porter, which eventually found its way over to the St. Louis Iron Mountain Southern Railway, the tourist version of it, not the actual railroad. And that locomotive is number 5. She's often referred to as Shelby Brown. She's in pieces right now because she was supposed to be undergoing her 1472, but she failed her boiler inspection multiple times. So unfortunately, she's not able to run. There's a great documentary by Divergent Clear Productions, I believe it is, that shows kind of her life after the CONE, her time on the CONE. And there's actually a great little clip from Greg Scholl Video Productions' Steam in St. Louis 1990 that shows number 5 and Cotton Belt 819 just running past each other, which is really cool because you have to keep in mind that the St. Louis Iron Mountain Southern, number 5 in particular, she actually operated for like some like she we I don't really know what railroad she was part of before she went to the CONE. However, when she was on the CONE, she was on an old Illinois Central Railroad, which is why she carried for a long time an Illinois Central whistle. Eventually, she was given a second whistle. I think it's like a little teapot whistle, as it's called in England or something. It's very high pitched and squeaky. But it was one of those times where like seeing another steam locomotive. The only other steam locomotive she ever saw during her career on the CONE was her sister, number 17, which also just so happened to be sent to a tourist railroad for possible restoration at the time, but eventually didn't come of it because her dry pipe failed. Number 17. Number 17 just so happened to be a Canadian, basically a Canadian Pacific variant of the Canary. It was for Canadian ore hauling railroad, but took a lot of inspiration from the Canadian Pacific in terms of their liveries. So, alright, stop here. Should be good. We're not actually all the way in the yard though. I'll have to pull a little bit further forward. But yeah, 17 and number 5 both have very interesting lives. And you can actually, like I said, Divergent Clear Productions had done like several interesting documentaries of the 2 locomotives. And I'll probably link them down somewhere in the video if you want to go check them out, because like I said, like they're great little videos. They're it just like gives you a little bit of history of these 2 locomotives that have since been kind of lost to time. You don't really hear much. Like I said, like number 5 failed her boiler inspection a few times, so she's not able to run. And it doesn't look like the St. Louis Iron Mountain Southern wants to restore her back to operation anytime soon, simply due to the fact that their trains are getting so heavy that number 5 is not able to pull them. Instead, they are using an old Pennsylvania E8 to operate the trains. And granted, there's nothing wrong with an E8. I just prefer steam. I've always been a steam guy. I've always been a steam railroading guy. I don't mind diesels, especially the older diesels. Hell, I think the locomotives that actually dragged me over to the side of diesels was actually the Norfolk Southern Heritage units. I always found those locomotives very fascinating, very cool looking, but they were just like they were like the standard modern diesel locomotives with nice paint scheme. That was it. And that's kind of the appeal of diesels in a way, is like the paints. Like the various paints that you saw in the F units, the E units, and all that kind of stuff. Those were beautiful locomotives back in the day. Now it's just the same shade of yellow, blue, or red. Or no, not red. Yellow, blue, and like black, or like there's only a certain amount of colors you can come across on like modern class 1s with their diesel locomotives. So seeing heritage units like that, like, it's really cool. And I'm glad that Norfolk Southern has decided to add to their heritage fleet after, oh god, 20 years now. I forgot. Like, keep in mind that the Norfolk Southern Heritage Fleet was introduced in 2012. And just a couple months ago, they introduced a brand new heritage unit to the fleet. And when I mean heritage unit, I mean heritage unit. It's for a fallen flag railroad. And to see like that, like them actually bring out a new one that you didn't, like, no one expected this. And it's really kind of cool to see, like, oh, hey, Norfolk Southern's still paying tribute to their heritage. Now, granted, there's a good chance that this is the result of them having a bad image for a long time due to various derailments and stuff. But it was one of those situations where it's like, oh, yeah, that's kind of cool. Just drop this locomotive off in the shed. Just stopped in here. She's stopped in the shed now. We're good. Stop. There we go. Alright. So now, with this locomotive off into the shed, we're gonna turn the that's hand valve off. Brakes are on. Reverser set to center. Go, and I'm gonna turn the brakes off because we don't really need them, but yeah, that should be good. Should be put to bed. So that hurt. We got Sage put to bed. Now we need to put to bed the next locomotive, which I believe is Rouge, which would be on this track here. So get that going here. Also, don't mind the dog barking for like the past 30 minutes of the video or so. He's just having a fit. Alright. Here we go. We're moving here. Get the class lamps off her too. We don't need those. Okay. I really like operating the UI on these locomotives, honestly. Not bad. Okay. With this sorted, once we get these locomotives sorted, then I'm gonna take the Uinta locomotives off their train and get them sorted. So let's do that. Ah, fuck. Did I? No, I didn't. I'm good. I'm good. Alright, we're good. Alright. Back this around. The other way. There you go. Okay, so it's clockwise. Interesting. And then we set this track here. Go, that should be lined. We're good. Alright. Reverser set back. Release the brakes and back her up. There we go. Kind of a shame that the smoke jacks or whatever. The little chimneys are on the back end. I like prefer backing. I prefer to back my locomotives into the roundhouse because it looks nicer. Right, here. There we go. We're good there. Tie down the brakes. Whoops. There we go. Centered. Gonna go ahead and turn that off. Good. And check on the fire real quick. Good. Like the brakes. We're good. Alright, both locomotives are set. They actually closed the doors too, actually. I think about it. Come on, close the doors. There we go. 2 locomotives put away there. And here's another one of the locomotives, but we can put them. Close the door. Alright. And we'll turn the turntable back around so we can get the thing centered. Alright. Now the goal is to get the Uinta locomotive serviced. We'll need to go over there. What we're gonna do, I think the main priority is to get this one serviced because she's completely out of water and coal. So getting her service is kind of key here. So let's get that going here, shall we? We'll clear the switch back there, right? I think we're good. Will she work? Will this work? Can't tell. Apparently it will. Okay, collision is weird. Collision is non-existent in these locomotives here. I was like, we're already lined for the center. Here. Let's go back. Keep moving. Okay. Now we're gonna go this way. And we're gonna back up to the next track here, so we should be good. I could use the dual track and we can just back up all the way back there, but where's the fun in that? Okay. Stop there. Stop. There we go. Lights are kind of dim. Funny. Right, there we go. Got it. All right. Back the train up. Okay. Come on, switch there, and we're good. She's pretty low on sand too, so she'll need sand as well. Okay. Alright, well. Yeah, the dynamo's kind of dying off, so we'll give a little bit more coal so we can get her moving. $660. Full thing of coal. 600. 600 units of coal back in the tender. Or the bunker here. Alright. Let's get her moving. We got her set off. I think water is the priority for this locomotive right now because I can deal with coal later on this locomotive. This locomotive's like this one, like if I need coal, I can grab some from another tender. But aside from that, she's not in bad shape. Water's the main priority with this locomotive here. So. How much money do I have right now? Not too much. Not too bad though. Another thing on the patch notes that they mentioned was that you went to melee, they changed the center of gravity on this locomotive. It's a little bit more stable going forward. I'm thinking I know what they're talking about. Because if you went over like super rough track that you laid, there would be a tendency for the locomotive to just jump the fucking tracks. Cursed. I just got monetization too, so alright. Well, no matter. Anyway. I'm not changing anything about it anyway, so that's fine. It's just like I did apply for monetization, so if you see ads on this video, let me know. I don't want people to really bother with ads or anything like that on these videos. Yeah, like that was one of those things where like it was more like one of those things where like, okay, well, I have the ability to, why not do it, type thing. So I've applied for monetization. I actually got it last night as of recording, so that's fun. Oh, interesting. You can't apply full brakes when your boiler pressure is so low. That's interesting. Alright, here we go. Off we go. Chickens? Got chickens bouncing around in the back of the house. Looks like the safety's gone off again, so we got a full boiler. Alright, so what we're going to do, we're going to get you over to the surface contract, get you filled with water. And then what we're going to do with the other locomotive, we're going to get him, or her, well, one of the other locomotive over to the coaling tower, and we'll get that filled with coal. And then once both locomotives are in position, I'll go grab my shunter, which I have sitting in the shed there, which I haven't actually shown off yet. I know I've shown off a few of the other locomotives in the update, the 1.0 update, but I haven't shown off all of them. So, right there should do it. Oh, we still have that issue, eh? Clipping. Alright, there we go. Like that. No, the other way, please. The other way. The other way. Right there should do it. Glad we go. That's perfect. Give it some water. Alright, boy. Any servicing there. Now I need to get the other locomotive into this track, which means we need to realign this switch back here. That reset there, alright. And then I'm gonna get this one reset back here. That should do that. And then once we get over to this locomotive, we need to set the switch back here. So this needs to be facing the other direction. No, the other way. The other way. The other way. There we go. There we go. Got it. Alright. So got the locomotive ready to go. Get around the hook here. There we go. I'm not sure if the water does transfer between the tender and the locomotive, but we'll give it a shot. Which does have... Alright, hang on. Alright, we don't need to be going that fast, buddy. Jesus. Alright, here we go. Stop, 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 stop. Alright, so that's flipped. There we go. Oh, I see now. Hang on. Interesting. So it's a click, not a drag. That's interesting. Used to be a drag, but no, it's not a click. That's interesting. I guess that's more for controller purposes. I guess. I don't know. Seems weird. Toss it in there. Alright. Ah, frick. I thought I might have recorded for already. About 36 minutes. Not bad. Get things set up here. Get some locomotive servicing. Like I said, I don't know what the thing was about the tenders when tapped onto a locomotive, but supposedly it's supposed to fill up the tanks or something? I don't know. We still got full water in there, so I don't really have any expectation for that. So we got we do need to drop off some cargo over at the refinery. That's way just to the is it west? It's west. Apparently it's west. I feel like it should be east of us. Then again, the sun rises in the north and the sun it sets in the south, so I'm not sure what the heck the directions are in this map. Alright, so let's get this sorted here. I think what we need to do, I think the main goal right now is to get the coal in the bunker set up, and then we'll set up for the rest of the train. Alright. Brakes on, there you go. Back over here. There you go. How much coal's in the bunker anyway? Well, let me check the tender first. Tender is roughly full. About 1 unit of coal should be enough to fill it up. And the bunker here, yeah, you could use some more coal, for sure. Alright. And then we just open up the reg, and we'll go ahead and get it moving. So what I'm probably going to do, I'm going to probably load up the tender first, so we can actually have a full tender, a full 100% tender anyway. That's another thing I kind of want to see in this game eventually, wear and tear and kind of like just the maintenance of way stuff to do on these locomotives, because as of right now it's just operating and delivering cargo. Not much to do with it, but you know, it's fun. It's fun when it can be. Alright. Wait, are we lined? Okay, we are lined. Okay. Good. Okay, so he's sitting over there. Alright. There's some more fighting over there. Z fighting. Z fighting, or whatever it's called. Clipping. Never really fixed that issue, did they? Funny. Scoot along here. Let's the brakes just a tad. Could use some coal in the bunker too, but that's not the priority right now. And then we'll stop here. There we go. Bunker. Alright, let me double check on that. Should be full now, right? Not quite. Okay. Back it up. Watch me it. Yeah, that's it. Alright, so she's a full tender. Wait. Well, no, just pull forward a little bit. We don't need the whole thing yet. There we go, right there. That'll do. Right there. Alright. Now, what we need to do, just do this. How much coal is that? Pretty close. A little bit more. Do we need another batch? Nope. Alright, so 2 bits will be fine. Okay, got it. Alright. How much coal is that, really? So 223 and 97 in the other one. Okay, fair enough. About 200 per oh, what's it called? I don't know. All right, let's go over to this locomotive here. See how she's doing on water. Should be full by now, right? She's not even full. She's still taking on water. All right. Well, that's good. It shouldn't be too much longer though, as it looks like we're almost full with water. In the meantime, let me get the other locomotive fired up here. Yes, I do have a locomotive in the shed here. Close. Open the door. There you go. Number 30. The Chadsworth Mining Company. Not Shenandoah. Shenandoah's the other one. There we go. A couple of shovels of coal in the hatch. There we go. Get her fired up here. And we should be ready to go. One more shovel should do it. Needs 5 in there, eh? Alright, good enough. Okay, that just pops down. Interesting. Alright. We have the okay, hand valve open. So we can actually get the that opens that way. Okay. Fair enough. I'll let her get fired up here real quick because we're gonna need the locomotive to get fired up so we can actually get the thing moving here. So how much water you got? You full? Pretty close. Alright, so alright. Just need about 300 units, 3 more units of water here. But that should be fine. 2 more. Should have that water effect once it pops up. There you go. Water effect is started. Send it off. There you go. Set the hatch over there. Jesus Christ, that hurts my eyes. Alright. So both locomotives have been sitting pretty here, so that's good. So, that's good. I do need a thumbnail though. It's not gonna go well without a thumbnail. Okay, hang on. Options. Video. Okay, inbound. If I should do it. That'll do. Alright. Well. I've already been recording for a good while. Oops, why did I do that? Okay. But yep, I'm trying to keep these episodes a little shorter because watch time is kind of key here. So with that said, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. Like and comment down below. Subscribe if you guys want more, and I will see you guys in the next video. Take care.